Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Good afternoon. Are you guys hearing me? Hey, guys. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. So, I want to say a big shout out to Good Girl. Yeah. That's her alias name. So, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone on the live. So, a big shout out to Good Girl. She gave me a few things. So this is one, a shirt, like a, you know, formal wear thing, shirt, right? And then this beautiful t-shirt. You guys know I love t-shirts, so that. Okay, and this dress. And you see this, the sleeves, really nice. So this dress, it's a black dress with really nice sleeves. I got three old navy t-shirts and next t-shirt. So this is one. This is one of them. And then another one. And then another one. This one. Then I got this one as well. This some plain t-shirts. One have a little print on it. And then I got this. I'm guessing this is for my son. This kind of fit me. It's extra small, so I'm guessing it's for him. So I want to say thank you so much to Good Girl. Yeah, this Good Girl. Yeah. Yes, guys. So thank you so much. I think I will send her this live after. So good afternoon, everyone. Yes, I am fully recovered. I had flu for almost 2 weeks. It was really bad. The cold was really bad, and I had fever as well. It was really bad. Like I couldn't even move. That's how bad it was. But thankfully, I'm okay now. I am good. I'm well right now, guys. I know I haven't been posting a lot because I have exams coming up really soon, and there's a lot of assignment that I have to be doing. So school is really taking up all my time. Every free time I have to be in the books. So sorry guys for not giving you any lives and videos, but I am just swamped with work. Um, but yeah, the that is some of the things. Well, all of the things I got from Good Girl. Good Girl. Yeah, I think her alias is Good Girl. She know herself. So thank you very much again. I want to also say thank you very much to everybody that keep on supporting me. To Auntie Donna, Auntie Charming, Auntie Observy. They have been guys. You guys have been pushing me, and I'm so grateful and I'm thankful because you guys don't have to do it. And every day you guys still push me and motivate me. You still help me with school fees. I'm really grateful and thankful. Thank you so much, guys. So all the Planka family, everybody that is not Planka, everybody that keep on supporting Shani, keep on watching Shani's videos. Just thank you so much. Thank you so much, so much, so much. I want to say a big thank you to you guys because if it wasn't for you guys, I would be here right now for everything that you guys have done for me. Thank you for always supporting me, guys. You like the support is there, even for pageant night. Oh, like I almost cried because in the crowd, like in the audience, I didn't have anybody really, right? You know, everybody come with their own supporters. I didn't really have anybody, but online, woo, online it was all about Shanae. So I'm really grateful and I'm really thankful for everybody that come out on pageant night to support me and to cheer me on. God bless you and God keep you. So thank you very much. Good afternoon. Hi, Auntie Mary, Auntie Jackie, Auntie Rachel, Auntie Simone, Auntie Jennifer, Emma's Fun TV, Dan Clark, Auntie Lola. So thank you guys for always, commenting and just cheering me on. Yes, so I am actually looking forward right now to exams. So that is one of the main things I have to keep in contemplation right now is exams. I have a total of 5 exams doing. Yes, 5 exams doing. I know it don't sound a lot, but it is a lot because the content for each exam is a lot. Come on, guys, like up the live, like up the live, guys. Like up the live, guys. Like up the live. Like up the live, guys. So the content for each exam is a lot. So yes, I have to be losing sleep, So I'm really thankful for all the support. I'm not gonna tell any lie because this journey is not easy. And to do it all alone, I couldn't imagine doing this all alone. So I'm really grateful and I'm really thankful, because a lot of people, I always say, sometimes when you think you're in a bad situation, somebody has it worse off than you. So be grateful, be very grateful, I was even having a conversation with a dear friend of mine, and she was like, I guess when it comes round to exam time, people get anxious and people get kind of depressed and sad and in all type of modes. Exam will do that to you, especially law exams. Yeah, because for law exam, it's not just the right answer. Even if the answer right, you will still not get the maximum mark. That's how law exams are, okay? But you have the answer have to be right. Don't get me wrong, but you have to have a lot of explanation, and that explanation makes sense and make sure what the teacher wants. Okay, so it's a lot. Law is a lot. In general, it's a lot, and you have to be very strong. And we were having a conversation, right? And she was like, she don't feel like persevering and thing, and it kind of touched my heart because she was like, where I'm going to get money to pay the rest of my school fee, and if the school fee don't pay, you cannot sit exams. So I was telling her, girl, don't get discouraged. I was in the same situation. You understand? I was in the same situation, didn't know where I was going to get the first dollar to pay for this tuition, but God provided, right? And I'm here to tell anybody out there is struggling financially because we know Jamaica and the world is not, up right now, especially after a big pandemic like Corona, like COVID-19. So a lot of people is struggling financially and emotionally and mentally. A lot of people is struggling. So I understand because I was in the same situation like her. She never know where she was going to get. I didn't know where I was going to get the first dollar from, and God provided. And I'm saying this to say that not because you see somebody and you don't really know their exact situation mean that they don't understand where you're coming from, right? And she get discouraged. She feel like so she's not going to finish her school, and I have to be motivating her because this journey is not easy. To be honest, it's not the easiest career path to go down. It's a lot, and it takes a lot from you. So I was there like encouraging her, telling her like, look girl, you can do this, you can do this, look here. I must look here, you see, if you don't have one of those strong family background that will support you, like support you, and I don't just mean financial wise, but support you emotionally and mentally, it's hard. It's hard to always find intrinsic motivation to keep on persevering. It is so hard. So I am encouraging her, to stay, just don't lose courage and be of good faith, because you don't know what God have in store for you, right? You don't know what God have in store for you. Tomorrow you can wake up and somebody say, okay, I'm going to pay that tuition for you. So a lot of people is struggling, right? Including myself. I am struggling too, but I still don't try to, what I should say, I still don't try to be discouraged. I don't try to worry about things that I know one day God will provide for. And she's struggling. A lot of people is struggling. So I understand. And she's like me. She's like the main breadwinner in our family. She works on campus, and she have a lot going on, right? She have a lot going on, a whole lot going on. But I know God is able. God is able. God is able. God is able. Because even last week, I'm going to be very honest, I didn't know where the first dollar was coming from to go to school. Right? I was even worried. I'm like, God, you tell me say you are going to provide for me, so I'm gonna have the money for the school, right? But then I don't know where it come from, but I went to school every day last week. So I don't know, I don't know. I can't tell you. I can't pinpoint the source where it come from, but God provided a way. So sometime in life you don't know where it coming from, but you have to just trust in God. Because I leave everything in God, and I said, God, look here, you're my father. I don't have a physical earthly father, so you're the father that I have. I don't have anybody to support me mentally and all the time, right? Not saying that my supporters don't support me, don't get me wrong, but somebody that is always in my corner where I can do, that is not earthly then, right? So every time I cry to him, he won't say, boy, I'm tired of you, I cry to me now. He won't say that. He won't turn his back away from me. So, I tell him and I talk to him just like how I'm talking to you guys right now. God, I don't have it, and you need to provide, because you said in your word that you have plans to prosper me and not to hurt me. So God, tell me, even if you don't want to tell me your plans, that's fine, but please, you see, I know, say lunch money is not here for this week, so God provide. And God does work out everything, God work out everything. And a lot of students, as I said, is struggling. A lot of students struggling now. A lot of students. So that's why you're not supposed to judge the cover, the book by the cover. Because even somebody come up to me a while ago and say, you don't look like you struggle. Like, you don't look like you ever struggle. Poor thing, them never know. If them for knowing half of the story, they would be like gasping. But yeah. So don't judge the book by the cover. Don't judge a book by the cover. And if you can help out a college student, or your niece in your family, or whoever, help them, because we are out here struggling for real, because schoolwork schoolwork, you have family life, family problem, you have your problems them, you have your religion contemplate, like you have so much things, you have church to think about, you have probably have extracurriculum activity at church, and you have so much other things doing, and I mean school work alone will drive you nuts. So encourage persons, encourage young people, because the road is not easy. And the reason why we're going to school, because we want to have, one day we want to have a better life. That's why everybody kind of go to school. So one day that they can be independent of their parents, of whomever. So encourage them. And school hard. School hard, and school stress you out, especially if you're very determined and you want to get good grades and you want to be on top of your game and you want to understand everything. School will stress you out. So encourage young people, please, because we need it. Honestly, we need it. And sometimes persons our age, they do encourage us, but the encouragement will be different coming from somebody older, because they have been there and done that. We young people are encouraging other young people. We're not really dead here done that already, we're just encouraging them, probably from the word, or probably from, even probably we get experience, okay, because a lot of young people experience things. So yeah, but encourage people, encourage them. And I mean so much. Yeah, this is why university is an eye opener for a lot of people, because now you have the uptown persons coming and mixing with persons from a lower income society. So it's like they some people don't even understand what it is to be in need of something. They don't understand, like, they don't understand how can you not have lunch money. They don't understand how can you not find your tuition. A lot of people don't understand that, especially when they come from a very well off background. They don't understand. It's just very weird to them and they just don't get it. They just don't get it, because you can't blame them, because they didn't grow up in a society or an environment where they lack anything physically, probably emotionally, but not physically. Anything that they want or needed, their parents or their guardian or their family provided for them. So they don't understand. So when you have a mixture of persons from up there, and you have persons from the inner city or middle class coming and merging, it's an eye opener situation, especially for me now, because I was having a conversation with some persons, some colleague of mine, and she was like, they're like, I can just call my dad right now and say I need a trip to New York. And I'm like, okay. And I said to the young lady, I said, I would love to feel how that feels, so you can call your parents and say, Mom or Dad, I need a trip to New York, and they actually make it come true. That would be so nice. It's so nice. So it's kind of eye-opening to see that persons are not, they're not in your shoes, and not everybody need things like how you need it, and things that you have they don't have, even if them have everything. Get what I'm saying? Because and then you have these persons, they come from a inner city community, a lower income community, and the family support that they have, the, the wealthier ones don't have it, right? So everybody everybody can learn from everybody, and everybody can teach everybody. So it's a really good place. I'm not telling any lie. It's a good place, and it's very diverse, and I love that. So I love the opportunity that I get, so I can interact with a lot of people from different social economic background, different cultures. So it's really nice. But I always sit down and say, I just can't phantom like anything that you need. You have people out there that parents will just give it to them without even questioning it, or have the ability to. Because I know that if my mom have the resources to provide for me, I wouldn't have to ask her for anything. But it was really shocking to me. Yes, and I'm at this big age, but I always hear people say them parent, but I was like, parents give them this and that. But I was thinking it was like over exaggeration, and like it wasn't real. That was what was going on in my mind. Like, they're just lying. Like, oh, your parents to take up how much thousands of dollars give you, and like you can go on vacation, and that's just weird. But people out there really do that, and it's really nice, really nice. So college university is really good, really good, and I love to interact with a lot of people. You know, I love to interact with a lot of people, and we all some care. You see, this journey. This journey is not easy. Okay, this journey is not easy. So sometimes your little grandchildren or your children, they need little encouragement, and sorry, encouragement, especially when they're going to school. Like, it doesn't matter which level that they are in school, they need a lot of encouragement. Like, you know, motivate them. Even if they get, even if they got a C and then you see it improve to a B, and it's not a what you would like, let them a little sweet and say, this is for your little B that you get. I know that you can do better. So when you do better, I will buy you probably like a juice or something. Like, encourage them with those little things, and then they will actually have something to work for. Cause they know that if my mommy give me, if I get this sweetie for a B, imagine what I could get for an A. So you know what, I have to get that A. Look at stuff like that to encourage these people, because then we need, I'm included, we need little encouragement. Because look here, it's when you sit down in front of your laptop, and you need to read 6 cases, and the 6 cases are probably 70 odd pages long, find English, and you're like, what's going on? Like, can I really do this? You start questioning your own ability. So you see, if you have somebody to push you, because to be honest, you have persons out there that don't need to be motivated. But I think personally, everybody needs to be motivated, because even if even the kids that you see on top of them game, like the top student, them, they need to be encouraged as well, because and they actually get encouraged, if you look at it. Because I remember this really really brilliant young lady and this brilliant young man, he said that his parents provide everything for him, right? So he doesn't really want anything. They provide everything for him, and yeah, so his only job is to just do his work. His only job is to just do his work. And I mean, that is encouragement too, because your parents make sure everything is straight for you if they have the ability to. And I mean, motivation and encouragement can come in a lot of forms. It don't have to be monetary all the time. You know, you can probably do something. You know, do something for them. So motivated. Everybody needs to be motivated, no matter the circumstances. Nothing nice, like you know that them they like pizza. You know, you can't look at a pizza. Say this is for you know what you have done, or you know, a student you need it because oh um turn this um school is very morning, so we need it. We need it. So you know, yeah. So it's close to exam time now, and yeah, we need motivation. So I'm trying to figure out a strategy to get the maximum hours in, especially when it comes to studying. I want to figure out a strategy. Like I have a strategy, but I don't think I need to change. I need to change it to make it very effective. Like yeah. And you as a student, you are supposed to know what kind of student you are. For me, if I need to participate in class and I have to do extra reading beyond what a normal student would do, and I need to do my I need to remember everything I need to put on that exam paper. And time, that's the most important thing for me. It's really good study, especially in the library. Really comforting. The AC is good. The Wi-Fi is good in the library, and to remembering and studying. But the thing is, if I have a class at 5 o'clock and I study from I get like 2 hours studying right at school. I'm going to leave school at 7. I'm going to be home at 9 or after 9, right? And then I'm going to get ready, go to bed around 10, and I sleep at school. Like find somewhere to sleep. Because people actually sleep at school. I just don't know how they do it. But I will have to find some way to try to get the maximum hours at school. So that's what I'm trying to figure out now. But I mean, studying is going on. Really, it's good. It's gradually getting better for me. I have study groups. I'm in study group in a study group, and I have a lot of people that I can now turn to and ask them if I don't understand this, they can explain to me, and a lot of people, vice versa also. Because somebody didn't come to class one day, and I explained everything to them that the teacher taught. So and I mean it stuck with me. So I mean like me explaining things to people and they're explaining it back to me, it kind of resonated with me and it stuck with me. So I find that also a good study strategy so that you can actually talk about what you have learned and not just have it in your mind. I mean like when you talk about it you remember it much more, much better than you just read it and lodge it in your brain. And then the thing with studying is that you have the information in your brain, right? But then you need something to unlock it. Like certain words or something to trigger it. If you get what I'm saying. So your brain is basically like a computer, It's a computer. It has a lot of knowledge. It has a lot of things, especially if you read a lot and you read very widely. You have a lot of information in your head. But how do you bring out that information, right? So, like a computer, you just type in a keyword and then pop all the list of things come on the internet. So, yeah, your brain is like that. Like, you can read about, photosynthesis, and the moment you see the word sunlight, you can link it back to photosynthesis. So that's how your brain actually works. So you have to figure out what are some of the key terms or some of the key words or phrases, whatever, that brings out the information that you are already locked in. And then sometimes you have the information in your mind, but you just don't know how to articulate it well. So you know what you're talking about, but you just don't know how to put it on paper. A lot of people struggle from that. So you have to just find who you are, especially as a student, and just work with what you want, who you are. So I mean, I'm very grateful for that. Okay, so yes, so that's one of the things that I am working with. I know this type of student I am. I'm the type of student that sorry. Wi-Fi. Yes. What is this? Mm, oh, there's a filter on. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. The live, this is the Wi-Fi. Always doing me bad. So yeah. So yeah. I'm trying to get somewhere so I can like stay on campus or something. I just stay for like a couple of days out of the week so I can get the maximum hours in. Yeah. But my next after my the next thing after my exam is to find scholarships. So I have been to the FOS, the financial aid office, FAO, that place. I've been there, and they said that the scholarships are open, not open right now, but they're open. They're going to be open for next semester. This will be year 2, semester 1. So yeah. So when that time comes, I'm going to be applying for scholarships. I'm going to be applying for a lot of scholarships, especially government scholarships, because when it comes to government scholarship, they don't really cater for first year students in law. And a lot of scholarships, even for the private sector, they don't really cater for the first year student. They mostly cater for the second year or the third year students in law or normally when they reach normally. So when it comes to first year, you don't see a lot of scholarship, and even if you do see scholarships, they are taken up in no time of because there's not a lot of scholarship open for first year students. So second year, I'm going to have a lot more opportunity to can get scholarships. So that's really good. That's one really big thing I'm looking forward to getting scholarships. And yeah, so I'm going to start doing some applications, and some of them are not going to be open right now, but probably later down. So there's the necessary items like your transcript. There are some scholarship they ask you to write an essay or whatever, so or to just fill out forms, whatever. So I have to be prepared for that. So yeah, I'm looking into scholarships. So anybody that know anybody that is they do scholarships, or they any organization. I know NCD. I did apply for NCD. Guys, I applied for some scholarship. NCD has a scholarship, but it's not for law students. It's more for like information type of scholarships. So yeah. So I did apply anyway last year, because even though you don't have last scholarship, I'm still gonna apply, and I applied for a different field. Unfortunately, I didn't get through with that because they didn't offer any scholarship in my field. But you have to try. You don't know what you look like. So I mean, I tried, and I tried for a lot of scholarship. I tried there was this 2 p.m. betting games and lottery one that I thought I said I did apply for that. I applied for so much scholarships. Yeah, a lot of scholarships. So this year I'm going to like repeat the process of applying for a lot of scholarships, because yeah, and you will have some little scholarships. so I'm also going to apply for those. I have a friend. I think she said that she got a scholarship also, so I'm going to ask her like what are some of the procedure, what are some of the documents that they ask her, etc. So yeah. So I'm really looking into scholarships because I still have year 2 and year 3 to pay for, guys, and I don't want to be like at exam time I'm rushing to get money to pay for it. So I want to make sure that everything is, is kind of set, and then I have normal money to worry about the next years after that. So year it won't be a lot of years, it will be like a couple months after that. So yeah, I'm going to, for normal man, the plan is that I can get a little work, like a part-time work, because I'm going to go to normal full-time. So I'm going to see if I can get a part-time work because I'm going to have a first degree, a degree, an undergraduate degree. So if I get a decent work, that's part-time, so I can go to school full-time, and then I can finish up that, and then yeah. So that's the plan. That's what I want to do. But right now we're just working on scholarships and anti-observing, anti-charming, there's so much people, anti Sonia, and so much people. Can't remember their names right now, but they helped me to contribute to my second year already. So guys, you see me paying tuition online on lives and on videos. That is me paying tuition for next semester. So that's really good. That's going on really good. So yeah, and then the work and travel program, that's gonna help me also. So for the work and travel program, that's gonna help me to pay my tuition also, and help me throughout the year, because it's not just about tuition, it's also about the main thing that is hurting me financially is the fare to reach a school, right? The bus fare is really hard to find to go to school, so that's one. Because I carry lunch at school, so I carry my lunch at school, so it kind of serve me for the day, and probably I can buy a juice or a snack after if I feel a little hungry. But I mean, that's the most stressing part, to find fare to go to actually can reach a school. So yeah, it's so much things going on. So yeah, and I also want to actually learn how to drive because I feel like that's like a necessity, So I want to learn how to drive, but unfortunately, guys, everything in Jamaica very expensive. Very expensive. Went on this website to, I don't want to call it the website name, but I went on this page on Instagram and it led me to our website. They charge like 34,000 for 10 lessons. I don't know if that's cheap, but that kind of expensive, right? So for one lesson it will be like 3,400. It kind of expensive because nobody who can find 34,000. Well, people can, but unfortunately I'm not in that space right now, so I can't afford that. So that's really expensive. But to learn how to drive, it's really good because you never know what just like a necessary thing to learn, like how to drive. Like especially when you go overseas, everybody know how to drive. Like even children, 14 years old, 16-year-old, them can drive. Like, but in Jamaica, it's kind of it's kind of hard. Like, so much things is so hard when it comes to Jamaica. So I would love to learn to drive one day. Yeah. And there was this thing I heard, like when you get a license really young, it's like insurance, it will be cheaper for you than somebody like when you start driving young or something like that. Insurance is cheaper for you because you have more experience, therefore you're less likely to cause accidents. So insurance companies are willing to give you things, you know, insurance. Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah. I have my learners from last year. My learners is going to be up, but I don't, I just don't can't. Look here, school is school. School. Everybody that goes to school know that school make you really break. You know, you're broke. So I wanted to learn how to drive. I have my learners. I've never used it or you use learners. Well, I've never. No police never yet said, "Let me see your learners." And somebody said, nobody. I asked a lot of people to teach me how to drive, but people people don't really want to teach people how to drive, especially in their own personal cars. Because probably they're afraid for you to like scratch their car or crash it or something. So yeah, I asked a lot of people. But, nobody's willing to teach me as yet, but one day, one day I will learn how to drive, and I'm going to take you guys on that journey. And I think I will be a good driver. And I feel like I will be one of those drivers that have a lot of points on their license, because I will not break the road code. So yeah. But that's what has been going on with me, guys. Just school, work, and I had flu like last week and some part of this week. So that's what has been going on with me. But other than that, I'm really good. I'm good. You know, yeah. God has been good to me. God has been faithful to me. Can't complain. Cannot complain. Look, I don't find it in myself to complain. I don't think it's right to complain because God has so much blessing. Probably things are not how you want it to be, but God has blessed you so much. The mere fact that you have life in this moment, the mere fact that you can hear, the mere fact that you can see, probably if you can't see so good, but you can see, the mere fact that you can speak, you can breathe on your own, that is a lot of blessing and a lot of things to give God thanks for. So I'm really glad, I'm really glad that God has brought me through one semester, and He's going to bring me through this semester, amen. Going to bring me through this semester, and He's going to bring me through the other semesters to come. So I have to just thank God. Okay, no matter where you are on your journey right now, don't give up. Even if you're at the top, you're at the bottom, you're in the middle, don't give up. Just keep pushing. Push. Don't give up. And a lot of people and a lot of things will come in your way to make you feel discouraged and dismayed. But look here, God have your back. God has your back. No matter if you think that nobody around you has your back, God has your back. Yeah, I'm a living testimony. People in the past have treated me really bad. And I'm a very forgiving person. I'm very soft-hearted. Very soft-hearted. So I think sometimes in the past, people have used that so much against me because they know that I'm going to forgive them. They know that if you're my friend, you're always going to be my friend no matter what. And then people hurt me, people mistreat you, people do all type of things, and a lot of people have the similar story. And and then God going to lift you up. Don't let those things make you feel like say you can't trust nobody, you can't this and that. Because when God sends the right people your way, you're just not going to know how to treat them if you use one person to let you write off everybody in the entire universe. So don't do that. Do not do that. Sometimes you have to let bygones be bygones and the past dwell in the past, but you have to have a forgiving heart. And I always say, if God can forgive me for so much things that I have done, I must can forgive somebody that has done me something one time wrong. Isn't that true? Because God, every day God forgive you. Even if you think you're the perfect person and you don't sin, God has to forgive you, because we are all human beings and we all come short of the glory of God. So forgive people and move on. Just forgive and move on. Because when the right set of people come your way, you're not going to know how to treat them, because you hold on to so much bitterness and so much hurt and so much this and that. So you have to learn how to let go. And then people are going to come and say, you really forgive people for that? Yes, you're really going to forgive them, because God forgive you, and you learn from God every day. You learn how to forgive, you learn how to treat people. And that's one of the most important thing as a person on earth. As a Christian, you're not a Christian, that's one of the most important things, to learn how to love everybody and learn how to treat people. And treat people like how you want people to treat you. Because no way you want somebody to respect you and you have zero respect for them. No way. Right? So, I mean, you have to learn how to treat people like how you want to be treated. A lot of people, they're going to make mistakes. And I found myself telling somebody, look here, they were saying that, this person is a horrible person to me. I'm not going to ever forgive them and something. And I tell them the same thing. Okay? God forgive you how much things you do. And I'm sure that the person don't even do half of the things that you do to God. And God still forgave you. So you can forgive this person. And I also tell the person, look here, somebody can do 99 good, and the one bad that they do to you, you want to write them off. That's not fair. That's not fair. Because, and I even said, because sometimes we as persons, we hurt people and we don't even know that we hurt them. A lot of people, they hurt people really bad and we don't know that we hurt them, because we take it for nothing. We just take it for just a brush off the shoulder. But in reality, the victim, they suffer a lot. So sometimes you have to just forgive people. You have to forgive people. No matter what they do to you, you have to forgive them and let go. What the sense of you holding on to that hurt and that pain? What is the sense? What is the sense? You're never you're never going to heal if you don't let go. So you have to learn. You have to, every day for me, I learn to love again. I learn to love. You learn to love. It start with you. You learn to love yourself first, and then you start learning to love. So every day you learn something. Okay. Today you probably say something really mean to somebody, and then the person probably gonna come to you and say, well, that was really mean and I felt away when you said that. And then tomorrow you're not supposed to say that to that person, because they take it very offensive. So don't say that to anybody, or even don't say that to the person. So every day you learn how to love. Every day you learn and be the best version of yourself. Like, I feel like when you live with that intention, be pure and be the best version of yourself, you get a quality life. You get the best quality life, because you're being the best version of yourself, meaning that you're going to do everything to the best of your ability. You're right? You're going to be the best version of yourself, meaning that you are putting your best foot forward at all times. You're putting your best show on, right? You're putting your best show on for you. You're not putting on a show for anybody to please anybody. No, you're putting on it for you. You're doing it till eventually it gets like a natural thing for you. And people have to start from somewhere. Nobody start at the top. Everybody grow, right? Nobody grow like this, only roots. But I mean, like, people grow like this. We grow up to the sky. So I mean, like, always be the best version of yourself, and that mean if you know you're not supposed to do something, don't do it, right? You know you're not supposed to I don't know. You know you're not supposed to say profanities, don't do it, right? You're being the best version of yourself, meaning that you're all the time you're putting the best show on for you, right? You're putting the best show on for you. So you know that that's not good for you. If you know that drinking soda is not good for you, no, you're going to be the best version of yourself, meaning that you're going to have yourself at such a standard that nobody can drag you down and pull you down, and nobody can tell you nothing to make you drop. So that's what I think being the best version of myself is. And of course, you have to learn how to be loving. And you have to learn how to be forgiving, because people sense bitterness. Like, you don't even have to open your mouth for people to know that you're bitter. You know, you can just sit down and just the expression on your face, people can tell this person is not a person I want to be around, and you don't want to be that type of person where nobody wants to be around you. Everybody should love to be around you. Like, they know from them come around you, they're going to have a really good time. You know, don't be that type of person that I don't want to go around her now because she's very mean and she's very grumpy and she always don't have anything good to say. No, you're going to be the best version of yourself, meaning that you're going to be the best you. Just like if you go to a dinner, like like your boss invited to a dinner to represent the company, and your boss is there. You know you're not going to behave anyway. So just like how you're not going to behave in a bad manner, you're going to behave like that throughout your life, so it becomes natural to you. So I mean, yeah, and be forgiving. It's one of the greatest things that, and it's really hard. Like, when you start forgiving people, it's going to be very hard, because it's not one of the easiest things to do. Whereas if there's a lot of hurt and a lot of pain coming from that, where that forgiveness lies, so you have to just take it one step at a time. Alright? You have to just take it one step at a time. And then eventually it will get easier along the way. But it's not an easy journey. It's not gonna be very easy at the get-go, but eventually it's gonna get easier. But it's not easy. Not saying that it's easy to can forgive people, but it's going to get easier along the way. So I mean, yeah. And remember, God is always good, and always have God with you. No matter what decision you're going to make, can't go before God and say, God, I'm ready to take this leap of faith. Please guide me and direct me. If it's your position to put me in that place, or it's your will, put me in that place. If it's your direction, put me in that place. If it's not your direction, it's your protection, please don't put me in that place. You know what's best for me. You see and know the future. So, God, you do your thing, and I will just sit back and let you do your thing. So, I mean, yeah, you have to just learn how to let God in your life and in your soul, and then you will live a life that is full of happiness, and it's not full of regrets. Yeah. And also, one thing before I leave, if you have taken anything away from this video, please take away this. Our young people, our students, we need motivation. We need motivation. And it might sound like these young people don't have any respect for other people, and you can't use one person or the minority to rule everybody out. Okay? You have to know that not every young person is like that. Some of us really need the guidance and the protection, and we just need a little strength. You know, we just need a little strength. So encourage somebody today. a young person, encourage them, tell them the world is not ending, because you have been there and done that 1,000 times, and it's gonna get better. Things is going to get better, right? Things is going to get better. Nothing stays the same forever. Nothing stays the same forever, and things is not going to get worse. It's only going to get better. But how is it going to get better if you have a negative output and a negative thinking on life itself? It has to start from you, right? So you have to start ingesting positivity. And one way is that reading your Bible, listening to gospel. That's really helpful, right? Reading the Bible to get some feeling for the spirit, to strengthen you. Because you see, when you can use the word as their defense, that's really good. When you can root up and dismantle the enemy's plan, that is really good. By using the word, that's amazing. So you have to get in your word, and you have to learn a connection that is beyond what the eyes can see with God. You have to learn how to connect with God on a spiritual level, on a physical level, on an emotional level. You have to learn that, and then you will be at peace. Then you will be at peace, because it all starts with God, you know. A lot of people is not here to admit it, but it all starts with God. From God, you start reading the Bible and start getting closer to God. You find out that God is going to lead your path and direct your path, and He just wants good for you. He doesn't want to harm you. He doesn't want to make you cry. He only wants good things. So, than me making a video putting it out. Yes, sorry guys. I'm just reading with some of the comments. Okay. Alright. So guys, yeah, I was just reading some of the comments, but I hope you guys enjoyed this live. I love you guys dearly. Thank you for all the support. Thanks to Auntie Dana, to Planka family, Auntie Observe, Auntie Charming, Auntie Sonia, Auntie DB, Auntie L, Auntie Lynette, everybody. Look here, there's so much names, and if I don't call your name, please don't feel anyway. But thank you so much for watching me and staying in contact with me, and commenting and reacting and interacting with my content. I really love you guys, and I hope you have a blessed weekend.